here with Molly from the Better Business Bureau, and we are talking about the Torch Awards. She brought one. She may not leave with it, because what if I take it? It'll be the only way I get a Torch Award. Tell everybody, for somebody who doesn't know, what the Torch Award is.
Well, in sum, the Torch Award is an award given to 4 area businesses based on their size and 1 nonprofit for ethical practices in the marketplace.
See, it kind of reminds me of the peacock, the back of it does.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like I need it.
Each piece is handcrafted by Mike Wallace here in Toledo. He's a world-renowned glass artist. And each piece is unique. It kind of resembles the flame of a torch. So
they are really cool.
We love them.
Well, what can somebody do, or what, let's go back. Who can nominate someone for the Torch Awards first?
Pretty much anyone. We encourage businesses to self-nominate. We encourage customers to nominate, employees. Anybody can nominate for a Torch Award, and that's the process we're in right now. The Torch Awards aren't actually until November 11th this year, but that nomination process and then the entry process takes some time. So we really encourage anybody to nominate a business that you feel is worthy of an ethics award.
And what are some of the things that people are nominating businesses for, or maybe even some examples from years past that they nominate businesses for?
You know, they go in and they get great customer service. That's a major reason people nominate. It could also be that, you know, they had a complaint filed with the Better Business Bureau, and they the business resolved it in a way that was very ethical and maintained their business's integrity.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So they are, sorry, I got all choked up thinking about that. Listen to me. The Torch Awards, you said, are in November.
Yes.
But nominations are being accepted now.
Yes. We accept nominations at any time, but if they want to be considered for the award in November, they really need to be in by the 1st of September.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask, what the deadline is. And then, so you take those nominations all the way up through September, and then how do you go about choosing the winners?
Well, there's an entry process. Once you're nominated, I send out an entry packet to every business that's been nominated, and then they're turning in materials that are based on different criteria, such as their position statement on ethics, which is key, the company's relationship with their customers, if it's a nonprofit, the relationship they have with their volunteers or their donors, their financial integrity, and then also their commitment to our community is really taken into consideration.
Do you have to be a member of the Better Business Bureau to be nominated for a Torch Award?
Absolutely not. A nonprofit would have to go through our charity review program, but no, you do not have to be an accredited business to be nominated for.
The Torch Awards are pretty important because it just is one more reason why it shows that it's really important for businesses to be operating in an ethical way.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Absolutely.
Is that the thing that you guys get the most complaints about at the Better Business Bureau? I mean, that's really your purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why the Torch Awards are kind of neat. We get to turn the tables a little bit because BBB is synonymous for taking complaints and kind of solving problems, whereas here we're honoring people for the opposite, ethical behavior. And yeah, that's
I would think, I mean, it's fun for you because that is, you do hear the complaints all year long. So to get to hear the good things is a nice thing. So I'm going to assume, maybe I'm going to assume wrong, you may tell me differently, but I believe, if I remember correctly from last year, at the end of this process, there is a banquet.
Yes.
You hand out these awards. It's kind of a big deal.
It is, yeah. November 11th, the Hilton Garden Inn. Our speaker this year is Clint Longnecker, who is a
Yes, I have listened to him speak before.
Wonderful.
He's fantastic.
Yes, with the University of Toledo College of Business. In the past, we've had Denny Johnson, Patricia Cullop from UT. They've been excellent speakers. We don't have to go far outside of our community for a good speaker.
So what's it been like in years past when you get together for this banquet? Everybody's it has to be a big honor, and you listen to these people, the businesses and the charities that get these awards. It's got to be humbling and a real honor for the businesses that are receiving these Torch Awards.
It is, and it's exciting too because they don't know that they're going to win the award. It's all,
even better, a big surprise.
It is a surprise. I mean, they usually know that they're a finalist, but but they don't know that they're a winner, and that's kind of cool. And you hear the speeches. Michael Marsh won the award for the nonprofit last year for his Fair Housing, Toledo Fair Housing, and he gave just a great acceptance speech, and those kind of things really stick with you.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so if people want to nominate someone for a torch award, they should do it sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Because that gives that business time to complete all of the entry that they need to. Where should they do that? They nominate on the website, or do they need to call you?
You can find our nomination form on our website, toledo.bbb.org. They can call the Better Business Bureau, and we can take the nomination over the phone. You can email me. There's a number of ways to get that nomination in.
And how extensive is the nomination? I mean, am I just saying, hey, I think this business is ethical because, or is it a little more extensive
Basically,
than that?
yeah. And then you're also asked to give your name, and if you want to be recognized as the nominee or the nominator.
Nominator. Yeah, I had to think about that too.
To the nominee, if you want to be recognized as the nominator. So
I'm still stuck on the National Spelling Bee thing. You know, I'm thinking that word. I still
Yes.
Okay. Look, you just cut up some paper into a decorative thing, and I would have been much better with that. All right. Well, if you know a business that is doing some very ethical things and you want to recognize them for that, they could perhaps be one of the Torch Award winners this year. You should go to the BBB's website or give them a call today and nominate them now. We'll be right back on Better Living.